punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. They'll run the draw with Jones. Nice work to make something out of nothing. The bounce outside goes for 9.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to charge loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Vikings getting their punt team out. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Gibbs. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Goff on 3rd. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Jordan Addison, the intended target. So 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Thrown right, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions take over on his 5th interception of the season. Third down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 11, and that gives the Lions the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring out 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Another one for Gibbs. Headed right through the middle of the field. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
First down, and they go right back to it. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
That one connects. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing.
Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 7.
Staying on the ground with Jones. Fights his way through a tackle. And he hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got Jones for the completion. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Play action, McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First and 10, here's Jones. He gets forward, next back 4 yards. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. McCarthy looking to throw. Running a screen now for Jones. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That's good for 7 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Counterplay, Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Go!
It's Jones on the toss. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. The gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it.
Here we go, shot.
They snap it to McCarthy. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Cuts it to the right sideline. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. The 30. The 10. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pull that in front further. 13-zip. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Oh, man, Brock, once that became a foot race, you could have gone ahead and just said goodbye because you were not stopping that play.
He gone. I mean, he's long gone. Not with a full field ahead of one of the longest runs of his career right in front of him. The way he broke that, the only fitting place was the end zone.
Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10.
Set. Go.
I'll start with a give to Jones. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Take off.
McCarthy throwing here. Finds the in route complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down, ball at the 36. Running right, this is Jones. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On play action now, McCarthy. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Set. Ready.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Right 20.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. He's got Khalif Raymond. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but someone would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go tonight. What's that?
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. It's the Lions with a 1st and 10. Play action here with Goff. Finds Isaac to Slaw. Complete. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Gibbs. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
Right 20.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions both racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Vikings, nothing. Jack Fox to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's go now.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 10.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Shut up.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Von Bale takes it away. And the Lions take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Hold on.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Throwing the out route, complete. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A 4-yard pickup on the way. 1st down, Detroit.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
20.
Throwing here just before halftime. Catch is made in close. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Goff off the play action. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
180. What's up?
Goff setting to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
That's taken at the 15. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Galloping inside the 40. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Set. Viking 18. Ready.
From the gun, Jones gets it. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Let's go now.
Jones once more. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We have not seen much achievement today.
Lions in the nickel. This is third down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's able to hit Felton. This is Cox. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to get the Vikings the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's go.
Here's McCarthy on first and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. So it's second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ready. Go.
Second down carry for Jones. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got third and 3.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face third and 3.
Here we go. Shot. 60.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings start the second half with some needed points. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Taken down at the 40.
Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Goff now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He has it at the 13. Found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 25-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19.
McCarthy to throw it. That's complete. Here's Jones. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the 1st.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Go! At the 60, at the 60.
Running left side by Jefferson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They'll run the draw with Jones. And into his wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. That's caught. This is Addison. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
And the Vikings 1st down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
So just a lone quarter remains in our Christmas Day game. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go. Check go.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's full with a nice pickup. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Jones again on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right on the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Set up.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Here we go, set. Rocco 80.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Now, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2-yard line.
180. Value 3. Value 3. What's that?
Shotgun snap here to go. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
120.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
1st down. It's a gain of 6. And the Lions 1st down.
180. What's up?
They go play action with Goff. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
180.
The toss play, Montgomery. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Has it in close. Breaks through and breaks away. Hits the 20. Keeps it moving. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10.
Go!
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
70! 70 Lions! Rocco Lee! Big edge!
On play action now, McCarthy. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
42-yard line.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
43-yard line.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Staying on the ground with Jones. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Going on 3rd, McCarthy. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Throw caught by his running back. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. This is Jones on the handoff. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Hey, check that. Go.
Mason will try this one at the gut. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He has the first over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hawk 70.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Here we go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And it's a very happy holiday for these guys as they take the victory here on Christmas.